Hi, it's your natural coach Gabby, and today we're gonna make like a little, it's like 2 slices of pizza. We're gonna use for that some portobello mushrooms, and we're gonna make a sauce, like a tomato sauce, Italian sauce, and we're gonna use for that, of course, tomatoes, basil. For the basil, of course, if it's fresh, it's gonna just be delicious. But if you for this recipe, it doesn't really matter. If you don't have fresh, you can use dry. Okay. To give it a little taste, we have the onion and the garlic. To make it creamy, I love to use avocado always, but you can also use some kind of nut, soaked nuts, like macadamia or other kind of nuts, the ones you prefer. All right, and well, this is also a very important ingredient, which is the sun-dried tomatoes. Honestly, well, these are the ones everyone recommends because they're just sun-dried like that. You have to soak them and then use them, but they do have a different flavor from the ones that are in oil. But honestly, these are the ones that I like. I mean, it doesn't matter the brand, but I like the ones in oil. But I do like squeeze them and wash them. I just like the flavor for some reason. Okay, so you have those two options, you decide. This one, like, it gives like a stronger, deeper flavor. I don't know how to explain it, but it's a little different flavor with this one. All right, but you decide. And well, these are pretty much the ingredients you need. If you want, you can also add a red pepper. That's optional, but it's also red and it goes well with this. And nutritional yeast, which people say it gives a lot of flavor, but really inside of a recipe, I don't feel it gives that much of a flavor. But well, you can use it if you want. But you do when it does give a flavor. At the end I'm gonna like sprinkle it on top of the pizza, little pieces of pizza. So it looks nice and it does have a little taste to it. And if first check the flavor of your sauce, and if you feel like it needs a little salt, well, I recommend Himalayan salt or just sea salt. Okay, and it's very easy. Well, the portobello I'll explain to you in a minute. You pretty much just have to cut them, and the other rest you just put them in a blender or food processor or high-speed blender, of course. And if you have a regular blender, it's okay. Just make sure you put the tomatoes first, like the soft vegetables, and then once they're kind of like juiced, then you can add the other ingredients. And at the end, always you put at the end the avocado because it makes it thicker. Okay. And like I've told you in the recipe already, I didn't. Like, I was hesitant to try them, the portobello mushrooms, because they're just, big and black on the back, but really they just taste like mushrooms. So if you like mushrooms, you're gonna like this as well. So it's like a little mushroom. So you just take this out so you can work with this. All right, and pretty much you can eat it just like this with a round shape, but I want it to have like a pizza slice shape. So you can just cut it like this, right? Like a pizza slice. So you just cut it like this, like if it was a slice of pizza. And just make sure it's a sharp knife and do it slow, because if you just do it all at once, because it's round and it has a different texture, it can just break. Well, it actually got ripped here a little bit, but if you do it slowly, carefully, then it'll be okay. So this is your pizza crust, right? Like if it was the bread of the pizza. And we're just gonna make the sauce, put all the rest of the ingredients I told you in the blender. So here are my sun-dried tomatoes, washed and all. It doesn't mean that you have to buy a lot of ingredients for each recipe. Like if you're gonna buy sun-dried tomatoes, this ones last a long time, so you can just make a lot of different recipes throughout the month. Okay, for this recipe you only need like about 4 or 5 sun-dried tomatoes. And like I bought fresh basil, but like I said, not always you need to use fresh. And but if you decide to buy fresh, which is just delicious, you can use a bit of it for one recipe, and then some other day soon during the week do another recipe with basil and so on, so that they don't go to waste, the leaves. Okay, so here it is ready, the sauce. It's not that red, but because it has the fresh basil and the avocado, but it has a very wonderful flavor. So you just put your sauce on top. You can do as many slices as you want. I'm just gonna make a couple. So put a lot. Remember, it's just veggies, so you can add as much as you want to. And the toppings, well, it's your personal choice. Tomatoes, red peppers or yellow peppers if you have any, a little piece of avocado, little pieces of spinach or more basil to it. And you can sprinkle it now. You can sprinkle it with nutritional yeast if you have. If not, it's okay as well. So you can eat it just like this, or like I say, you can sprinkle a little bit of nutritional yeast on top. Some people use this like a cheese replacement. It has some kind of a taste and texture. Can't really see it because it's getting wet. Anyway, and yes, of course, honestly, I won't be full just with a couple of slices, so I'm gonna have a salad next to it. This is from yesterday. I had some extra, so just put it in a kind of like Tupperware thing in a box, and you can just have any vegetables that you have in the refrigerator, tomatoes, play with the same vegetables, red peppers, lettuce, spinach, whatever. And you can also, of course, pour this, now this could be like a dressing on top of your salad, okay? And remember, it's just to have fun, to eat something different, that it looks different, and of course it tastes different, and to enjoy, alright? So enjoy your little pizza pieces, and I'll see you next time, okay? All, remember, made with beautiful, wonderful ingredients and that really are nutritious, alright? So make nice choices and see you next time.